So the opening day, I just made a cake. It's like a Mariupol Theatre. 1 year ago, the bombings broken the theater, and they have a lot of kids and then civilian people in there, and you don't know how many people died of the bombing. I'm not really trusted the number. So that's why I make the cake first, for the first opening. And then we invite all of the Ukrainian, the refugees after the war, they moved in Antwerp, now based in Antwerp, to join the party. It's not a real party, just want to connect with them. And the communication was very important, I think. So that's why we invite them. And very luckily, they have some people to join us, and we cut cake together. And then, so we got more work to, I try to make the sculpture, the portrait sculpture for the Ukrainian people, who based in Antwerp. So there's some people join the project, the whole family, and some also the Ukrainian artists. Yeah, this I will be showing here, and then we will invite more Ukrainian friends to join. And then when the project never stopped, even though the war now stopped, I won't stop. When we talk, it's the more the Ukrainian friends, they ask me why you did this project, what do you want to say? I just say I need to remind people, don't forget what happened in the whole of the world around us, because the war is not your country. So you think you're not very close to the war, but that's not true. Yeah, when I made the sculpture, I touch the clay. It's really like I touch the skin. It's like I'm talking with them. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. And listen their story before, where they're born, and then why how they traveling. It's not traveling actually. It's like how they are crossing the board, and their story. When I did the clay, I always, in my mind, always thinking about this, their story before they told me. So it's really like talking with them. It's like dialogue. So I think I have to make them, because the face, they will be changed, because your life is changed. So you can catch details to see the people change in the eyes or skin or everywhere a little bit change. They will remind you the life is changed. So for the beginning, I just thinking I want to make the people make the sculpture, because the huge one way is like all of the country, they make a great people or some heroes or some king or something like that. They make a sculpture by this way, huge. But I want to like no more people be a huge. Is because nobody cares them. It's sometimes only one voice or simple voice, but you can't see everyone's life is changed. And then you can see on the face, you can see the change anymore. In this project, there's, for the first opening, it's very important to connect me and with the Ukrainian people who based in Antwerp. I have to meet them to talk with them, and I want to listen to their voice. I think that's really important, more than art. So when they come, we meet face to face, we can see each other and the eyes. I think there's like real connect. And if you're gonna real connect, you can listen to the real voice from the Ukrainian. So I think that can make this project is from the political back into the normal people, each one. That's very important. Make this project more details. Yeah, I made them one by one, and we talk, because I need to take a photo for them. I need to take around in front of the side and the two sides, left and right, and then how like me make sculpture. Yeah. So it's a little bit funny because me and Tommy never met each other before when I come to Antwerp. We only have the same friend. She's a curator. She introduced us. We only got a phone call, a video call. I'm in Hong Kong, he's in Antwerp, but very, very short time to talk. I just told him I want to do some project. And he's like, okay. And then we just talking, maybe we need to face to meet each other. And then I just come to Antwerp from the 9 March, yeah. I arrived here, I just planned stay here three days. And then when we talk about the project, I told him I want to do something about Ukraine. Or also, it's not only for Ukraine, it's like for the people, for the normal people, for the real people. And then I think he makes sense, and he really, really supports me. So that's why we start. I changed my passport, I changed my visa, getting a long time, and then so I stay here to start work with this project.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Beijing, actually. I was born in Beijing, but when the pandemic started, I'm based in Hong Kong. In my country, we have same memory. Before the war, the government from the Ukraine also has got more problem. The people no choice, and now everything changed. So in my country, there's no any chance can change. Until now, you can see the situation. So there's so complicated, can change something in China. So we have same memory. You can't decide what you want to do. But now they did already, they did a very good job. The Ukrainian soldier and the Ukrainian refugees, everyone was very good job, and they work very hard, and they do everything they can do.
I met Lí Wei here, and we had really deep conversation at the beginning, and I understood that he is really into Ukrainian views and values, and he has really big background with critiques of politics in China. So it's not situation when just young artists start his career or her career using this idea and being not connected to Ukraine or any political activism before. It's different situation because you can see in portfolio on Lí Wei so many interesting critical projects about politics for last probably almost 20 years. How I feel it, that in China and in other regimes, it's forbidden for you to talk, but people want to listen, and they create some kind of small activities to share this information, looking for some way to share information, looking for some way to say the truth, but in really underground way, but it's still forbidden to talk. In West, everybody allowed to talk, but people expect that you will entertain them. So when you don't entertain them, nobody actually wants to listen.
You know, when you just go to a gallery and see some arts, you more interested about the situation, because when you just met people Of course, you can ask them some question about the war, about the situation, about the life, but normally when you met people just on the street, you will not ask some that question and deeply understand the situation. But when you go to gallery and you see this project, you already in this situation, like you try to understand what it's about and ask some question to yourself or to artists or people around, and I think it's can help like more people to understand what's going on in Ukraine and in the world actually, because this work and Lí, this artist, she like touches and make projects for many like question in this world.
They show me a project about sculpture, about everything, and what they want to do after, like first exhibition here, and then around Belgium or in other countries, to show the people, to let them know we're not finished, need support, need to think about Ukraine, need to try to do the best what they can.